We're so spoiled here. We are super spoiled over here in Tucson, man.
Tucson has become a city where, if you roll down your windows, you start smelling different types of food.
All of the haunts along South 4, South 6, South 12, there's magic to be had.
Güero means very white, like me, white. Güero is what they call me, güero, since I was little. And canelo means cinnamon, my hair. It's a very simple Sonora hot dog. So first of all, we made the most wonderful bread. We steam the bread, we take out the bread, we put the frank in it with the bacon on it, and then we cook. We put cooked beans, cooked onions, fresh tomato, and then mustard, mayo, and jalapeno sauce, and then the chile güerito on the side. It's you're making me hungry already.
La Estrella Bakery opened in 1986. My parents were the founder of La Estrella. Having parents as bakers, our toys were basically dough. We never had clay, but we had dough. At the beginning, we had a small variety, and now we have 40 plus different kinds of pan dulce. Tucson, it's like everybody knows each other. It's like we are a huge family. It's a good vibe. When you have all these, people refer it as competition, but it's not that. We all stand together and help each other because, we represent Tucson.
12th is known for the Sonoran hot dogs and the street tacos. So I wanted to just specialize in roll tacos. So, that's where the name came from, Rollies. The Rollies is for the roll tacos. It just feels more like traditional here, and Tucson, just with these two classics alone, this represents Tucson Mexican food. The flat enchiladas and our taco dorados, this is strictly Tucson. People from out of town might be, hey, why do you got peas in there? That doesn't look right, or the yellow cheese. But our family's been making these since probably 1920s. Still trying to figure out where the peas came from, but that's how we've been eating them, and they're delicious.
So Zio Pepe we envision as Italian Sonoran cuisine or Italian Mexican cuisine, and the flavor combinations that come together and the magic that happens when you have these multiple layers of culture and agriculture and the fusion, the hybridization of these cuisines speaks to something that is at once mother's milk and at the same time something that's totally new. And just the flavors work. I think the cuisine that we have in Tucson continues to expand and grow by bringing in all these other influences and creating our own lane.
When the city received the designation from UNESCO, it brought a lot of pride. Finally, people are realizing and recognizing the traditional foods here.
Our food is just so different because I feel like we already mastered how we've been doing it over here. We master our own cuisine from both sides, from the Mexico side and from this side.
The Sonoran food is special primarily because of the flour, the Sonoran wheat, and the beef. And carne asada here is much different from a steak in New York City. We call it la vida sonorense, the Sonoran way of life.
You go out dancing with the friends, and you end up in a food truck or one of these local restaurants, and it's where to go.
Tucson Mexican food restaurants are very popular around USA and around the world.
This is something that you have to experience, and it's something to be appreciated and cherished, and we're all looking to move Tucson cuisine forward.
It's the land. And this land has been occupied, inhabited, lived on for 4,000 years plus. Most cities in this country cannot say that. It is the land which has produced the food and has produced the people who have come up with these recipes over time. That's what makes it special.